Barack and Michelle Obama say their hearts are broken after their personal chef died in a paddleboard accident near their estate on Martha's Vineyard.
Barack Obama's personal chef, Tafari Campbell, found dead with few witnesses, reveals a disturbing secret along with his all-tell book. It is not surprising that the death of a talented chef on July 24th this year stunned many people on social media as the controversial book took their attention following his suspicious relation to the former president, who had been watched by hot reporters for a long time due to numerous possible involvement with the death of people opposing him. Although the public started to speculate about a huge relationship between Barack Obama to the death of his former chef, the evidence was not strong enough to pin him down as a possible crime. However, it is very obvious that the authorities are being controlled. Whether it was him or someone else, the public only points out to Obama, including the unidentified woman who was with Tafari during his accident. Even the Massachusetts police are acting very carefully to disclose all the exact details, leaving numerous remarks about what they are reporting. A simple yet very crucial question also possibly running through many people's heads at this very moment. Why they can't reveal the identity of the woman, and what is her relationship to Obama, and how the accident exactly coincided before Tafari released his book. So what really happened, and why Obama became the center of the issue? To understand, let's break it down into pieces and learn the conspiracy that might unveil the truth. The mysterious death of Tafari unveils one of the most shocking secrets of the former president and other cases. On July 23rd, Massachusetts State Police reported that a call came in on 911 at 7:46 a.m. from a witness who initiated the rescue, but the body could not be found until it recovered on July 24th at 10 a.m. through the help of a sonar. Investigations claim that the reason for his drowning is that he was not using a life vest while navigating the water, and he was found 100 feet away from the shore, which makes it difficult to swim in a much lower water level, according to the investigators. However, this claim looks suspicious. It is obvious that something fishy is going on here, and the investigation seems keeping a lot of secrets from the people. And here arises another speculation that his death might not have been caused by an accident, and maybe this incident was all on plot by someone who wanted to silence him. Maybe Tafari holds a secret that no one should have learned. After his death, Obama himself made a statement as a tribute concerning the tragic incident of their chef that happened right in their vicinity. Note that on that same day, Obama was not in their home near the accident. In his post stated, "Tafari Campbell showed us what true character looks like. He believed that action speaks louder than words, and he used his immense gifts to bring people together, provide comfort, and spread joy. I'll miss him every day," he added. Obama displayed respect for the death of his chef and for the deceased's wife after decades of being with them since he was serving in the White House. However, the public is not convinced and thinks the opposite of what the former president tried to show in front of the media, because following the days of his post-shocking information shook the people. Many days later, a tell-all book that reveals Obama's and other Tafari's clients' unique tastes with a twist, which eventually uncovered Obama's secrets, a letter from 1982. Many people were surprised to find out this embarrassing truth. As of now, Obama remains silent and did not answer the issue, maybe because he does not know how to answer it all. According to his letter addressed to his former girlfriend, Alexandra McNear, he was fantasizing about having sex with men on a daily basis. In regards to homosexuality, I must say that I believe this is an attempt to remove oneself from the present, a refusal perhaps to perpetuate the endless farce of earthly life. You see, I make love to men daily, but in the imagination. My mind is androgynous to a great extent, and I hope to make it more so I can think in terms of people, not women as opposed to men. Although he was not doing an act physically, the fact it was running a bunch of times every single day from his wild psyche swept people's speculation and doubt about his gender. In his letter asserted that his mind is androgynous, which strongly confirms the claims. So the sudden shows of the letter a few days after the incident might have a deep connection to the event. And all of this play is covered with lies. This letter was also confirmed by Alexandra McNear that what is stated is all true without any attempt of alteration. However, the letter on the hand of Alex at this time was ripped off on the part when Obama claimed his homosexuality. Later then, these remaining pieces were obtained by David Garrow, Obama's biographer, in Emory University archives, and found that the pieces' letters were saved along with other collections of his letters to Alex during his college years. Amazingly, it was written in a poetic style until they broke up. This evidence cleared out many suspicions that the death of his chef might not have been an accident at all, and everything is according to his plan to shut him down before diffusing the embarrassing truth in his all-tell book. Because of that, people began to understand that the incident regarding his chef's death was not just a mere coincidence, and the reason why cops are still withholding other important information from the public, including the identity of the other board paddler in the day when Tafari said to be drowned, which also working for Obama, and the caller during the incident, has begun to make sense. Why did the MSP hush the public's doubt? And concerning how they slowing the progress of the investigations. There is a high chance that the authorities are cooking something behind our backs. As Daily Mail asserted recently, Massachusetts state's police are covering up information about the drowning of Barack Obama's personal chef, labeling the incident but continuing to withhold information under the guise of an ongoing investigation. People are already sick enough of those lies made up by a higher power to cover up their secrets from exposure. People knew that these acts to conceal their outrageous crimes have been a part of showbiz for many decades to keep themselves clean, but these lies will continually create another lie to back it all up until it can no longer be able to hide from the people's eyes. Now the public has begun to use the internet to tie all the pieces together and other evidence to connect all the possible reasons for his death, including the passing away of the Queen of Comedy, Joan Rivers, 8 years ago. Joan Rivers is a writer, comedian, host, and actress, and was very popular with her sharp tongue and straightforwardness brought by her nature as a comedian. However, the records about her death during and after her surgery did not match other claims. This led to a suspicion that it might be connected to her comments weeks before she died that Obama is gay and her wife Michelle is trans right in front of the media. Due to this reason, many began to wonder if her death was an accident or part of a scheme. The report claimed that during the procedure, Joan's vital signs began to deteriorate, forcing them to conduct CPR to revive her vitals again. But her doctors reported it was too late and did not succeed in the surgery. But another report said that they waited 10 minutes after her cardiac arrest before they resuscitated her, but unfortunately failed. Another account of the sedative she received that day does not match the other account. According to hospital staff during an interview, Joan received only 120 milligrams of powerful sedatives, but another account wrote that she was given 300 milligrams. Another suspicious element that can be seen is how she died in a supposed minor surgery. This event grabbed many people's attention to whether Obama was really hiding a secret, and if her comment as a veteran comedian was not a joke at all. Just like what happened to Tafari Campbell, who drowned in 8 feet of water despite being a good swimmer and had healthy physics, it was very obvious that there was a high tendency of murder cases along with other people who were against Obama and died strangely. But because of political power, the authority can't do anything about it. Some things are definitely not right with the case, and maybe someone is pulling a string from behind to avoid the exposure of a big secret. Until now, we are just collecting information and evidence that logically supports the conspiracy based on the evidence, pattern, and sequence of the event. One Twitter account post from Carrie America said that Loretta Fuddy also died inexplicably after investigating the authenticity of Obama's birth certificate. Paperblog shows a disturbing detail about the death of the former director of the state of Hawaii's Department of Health, Loretta Fuddy, who was then assigned to investigate the authenticity of Obama's birth certificate. After finally being elected the former president of the United States of America, Barack Hussein Obama II, people criticized his citizenship as per the constitutional law that suggests that only pure American citizens can be elected and have a position in the government. Because of that, birthers criticized him and later found that the information and copy of Obama's certificate had been proven by the expert as fake and computer-generated. Years later, on December 12, 2013, Fuddy was involved in a plane crashed together with 8 passengers, but strangely, only Fuddy died. All the remaining survivors only received minor damage. Another suspicious piece of information was the report of the survivors and the rescuers and contradictory to each other's statements, leading to a more confusing event and uncertain cause of her true death. The Los Angeles Times reported that Honolulu Fire Captain Terry Seelig said Fuddy didn't get out of the plane but had remained in the fuselage of the plane. But surprisingly, on December 14, 2013, the Associated Press released a very different account of the story. The priest whom they interviewed and the same person who consoled Keith Yamamoto, DOH Deputy Director, after the incident said he helped Fuddy to get out of the wrecked plane and into her life jacket. Fuddy was alive after the plane crashed and almost made it out together with other survivors, according to Yamamoto, until she let go of his hands, and afterward does not know what happened to her. Priest testified to the reporters they were all floating together and she, Fuddy, let go and there was no response. Another thing that does not add up correctly to the detail is her multiple causes of death according to different people who are responsible for her case. According to the Maui Country Police Department, Fuddy's cause of death was cardiac arrhythmia, but several months later, another confirmation from Jamie Winfrey, Maui police detective, claimed that she drowned and died. On December 13, 2013, an autopsy on the body of Loretta Fuddy was performed by medical examiner Dr. Lindsay Harrell within the morgue at Molokai General Hospital. The preliminary cause of death is drowning. Several months later, another report from a commander of the United States Coast Guard, who is one of those rescuers who helped survivors in the water of Molokai, stated Loretta Fuddy died from severe internal injury. Until now, her death was still considered an accident, but many questions are left unsolved, and this mystery remains hung until it is totally forgotten. With all of those mysteries, only one thing is certain. People who are within the orbit of Obama who try to expose his secrets have died for suspicious details. Is this all coincidence? What do you think? Does Tafari die in a natural way, or someone has ordered to silence him before successfully attacking Obama? Comment your opinion down below and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this.